Yo, what's up guys, Felix from John Lifestyle. Welcome back to the channel. Are you scared to lose? Are you scared to fail? Are you scared to go out on an endeavor and not make it successful? In this video, we're going to be discussing exactly how to overcome that false evidence appearing real. That's what fear stands for, false evidence appearing real. Before this video starts, if you want to learn a business that has allowed me to make 7 figures over the course of my entrepreneur career, then be sure to check that first link down in the description below. It's going to show you information on how to buy and resell diabetic testing supplies. There are over 30 million Americans inside of America that have diabetes. That's 1 in 10 people. And they have a surplus of supplies that they no longer use or need. And what we do is we buy and resell those supplies back to the big name wholesalers / pharmacies that buy them and then resell them. And it's a big circle, and I've made millions of dollars in revenue doing so. Not profit, revenue. But at the same time, I want to talk to you guys in this video how to overcome fear, how to remove the fear of taking losses, taking L's, not being successful on the first try, and really still moving forward. You won't believe how many people every day hit me up, message me, comment, slide in my IG DMs, text my phone number. If you guys want to reach me, be sure to check the description below. I'm actually one of the only YouTube content creators that puts so much of their contact information. I have my email, my Instagram, and my phone number down in the description. So be sure to text me. Don't call me. Text me. This is my real phone number, 732-890-0814. Hit me up with questions if you want to show support, whatever you want to do, no problem. But people hit me up all the time saying, Felix, I don't know if I should do this. I feel like I'm going to fail. I don't know if I should do this. I might take a loss. Should I make this investment? It might not work out. And listen, there's a chance it might not work. I remember one of my first mentors said, and I've referred to one of my first mentors, and a lot of the success principles that I come to you guys with on a day-to-day basis on all these videos I produce comes from one of my first mentors who was a very successful mentor that I kind of learned underneath from 3-4 years. And he told me that 95% of entrepreneurship is going to suck. It's going to be terrible. You're going to get your teeth kicked in. You're going to fail. You're going to lose. But that 5%, that little 5% is what's going to make it all worth it. So yes, you are going to fail. Yes, you are going to take losses. Yes, you're not going to win. Yes, some investments you make, some business deals you do, you will take losses. You have to understand that you will take losses, but you have to also understand that you actually never lose. You actually never fail. You just learn. You don't lose, you just learn. Besides that, there's also another topic another quote that says, it's 5% of what happens and it's 95% of how you actually react to it. So a lot of people, when they lose or they take a loss or they, let everything just come crumbling down on them, they say, oh, this isn't gonna work, it's a failure, I lost money, I lost time. And yes, you did. I mean, listen, you guys see that I'm successful. You guys see me traveling literally all over the place. I was just in Belize. Now I'm in Cancun, Mexico. Soon I'm going to be in Colombia. Then I'm going to be in Brazil. Then I'm going to be in Barcelona. Then I'm going to be back in the States. Then I'm going to be all over the place. But listen, at a certain point, I was not this successful. It took years. And what happens is a lot of people, they want instant success. They have an idea of what they want, and they go out there, and when they hit one roadblock, I've hit thousands of roadblocks. They hit one roadblock, they quit. And that's just, there's no way you're going to be successful trying just one time. So if you fail, if you take a loss, if you lose everything, if you get knocked down, it's not the fact that you got knocked down. It's the fact that you learn from how you got knocked down, why you got knocked down, and you recover, you learn from it, and you do better next time. You're going to take losses. That's a part of business. Like I said, 5% is wins, 95% is losses. It doesn't matter what happens. Every bad situation, you can always look for a positive outcome from it, right? There's been a lot of crazy and messed up situations in my life. And while I could sit here and say, wow, I regret this, this is terrible, I wish this didn't happen, I look at it as a blessing, in what aspects that I benefit from it. So it's really easy to say, I lost, I took a loss, that was a bad investment. I wasted my time, I wasted my money, I shouldn't have worked with those people. That's the easy way to say. But how can you pick yourself up back from it and keep on going? It's not going to be easy. It's definitely not going to be easy. But in the end, that's why 2% of the people who, 2% of the population are successful, accomplishing their dreams, doing whatever they want. And 98% of the people either don't do what they want, make excuses for what they want, or, don't do what they want, make excuses for what they want, or basically, you know, accept it, right? And that's actually the worst. You know, when you take so many losses that you just you give up, you accept failure. And that's not about it. It's not about accepting failure. It's about, you know, looking at failure and saying, okay, how can I do better? How can I improve? And, you know, what can I learn from this situation? Because listen, like I said, you guys see me successful now, but I've literally taken so many losses, so many failures, and it's almost as if I'm like a 10-year overnight success. I went from being a broke college kid at 18, 19 years old, reading the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. I literally tattooed it on myself because the book was so influential and so life-changing, to now being able to travel all over the world, take care of my family, run multiple businesses, make, you know, from, I don't know if you guys see my recent video, maybe I'll try to put it in one of the cards or down in the description, or you guys can go to my channel. I literally display my different streams of income that, you know, just between May, what are we in, July, June, maybe April, you know, all this year, I've been averaging between $30,000 and $35,000 every single month. And like I said, that's from taking a lot of losses. But at the same time, one thing that I also want to say is, when you take all these losses, I'm talking loss after loss after loss after loss, win, loss, 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 win, loss, 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 win, loss, 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 win, loss, 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 win. It builds you up. It makes you super strong. So a lot of people don't want to hear this, but before you ever get rich in your pockets, you must get rich in your mind. Nobody wants to hear that. They say, oh, Felix, stop talking that mindset stuff. We don't want to hear that. That's like guru talk. But no, it's not guru talk. It's literally, if you don't get rich in your mind and you don't master your mind and literally create that millionaire mindset, it's a great book by T. Harv Eker, you'll never be rich. You'll never be successful. Yes, you might get money in the short term, but you will not keep the money in the long term. So you must master your mindset and know that if you fail, if you lose, if you get knocked down, it doesn't matter. You have to understand that's a part of success. That's a part of winning. That's a part about being the best version of yourself. You're going to lose. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's business, whether it's personal. Maybe you see a girl you like and you want to go talk to her, and you go talk to her and she says, get out of my face, loser. It's about learning from this situation and getting better. It's not about harping on the situation and saying, oh, you know, nobody's gonna like me. Somebody will like you, but it's just like a business deal. Maybe not, maybe that product or service didn't fit the marketplace well, but eventually it will. So one thing I really want to stress on my channel, because I see it all the time, especially on some of my videos that I make about the independent courier business, a business that I'm very familiar with, especially the logistics business, is people literally call one company, say, hey, you know, I'm in, let's just say Cincinnati. Hey, I'm in Cincinnati. I have a Ford Fusion. Can I work? And they say, yeah, well, we don't have any jobs. And then they comment on my videos saying, hey, you know, they told me no. So, you know, this doesn't work. It's not about, you know, you might have to go through 100 no's to get to a yes. But remember, every no is closer to a yes. So there you guys have it. I don't want to go on too long in this video, but I just see so many people who, when they get knocked down, when they take a loss, when they fail, when they lose, they quit. They give up. They say, oh, this doesn't work. It's too hard. You know, it's not going to work for me. I'm not destined to be it. If you learn from the situation and learn how you can improve and kind of debrief on the situation and learn how you could have done better, then you'll realize that it's much more possible than you think. But look at every bad situation in a good or positive way. And if you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like on it, subscribe if you haven't. We just crossed 40,000 subscribers. I'm going to do something awesome for everybody who watches my channel very soon after I'm done traveling for the next, you know, few weeks. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.